Taurus, the envy surrounding you is no accident. It's confirmation. Every sideways look you receive when sharing an achievement, every comment disguised as concern but loaded with venom, every heavy silence when you enter a room, all of this is telling you something you need to understand now. You carry a light so intense that it exposes the darkness in others simply by existing. And this light, this energy of natural abundance emanating from you, is disturbing people on levels far beyond their conscious awareness. You're not imagining it. That strange feeling you get when certain people are around, that inexplicable weight that settles in your chest when someone compliments you in a way that doesn't seem genuine. That sudden fatigue after sharing good news with certain people. It's all real. You're being targeted by a form of attack that occurs in invisible dimensions, but which produces very tangible effects on your physical, emotional, and material life. The spiritual truth no one told you is this: envy isn't just an unpleasant human feeling. It's a real energetic force, a dense vibrational frequency that is projected consciously or unconsciously toward those who shine too brightly. And you, Taurus, with your natural ability to attract abundance, to create beauty, to manifest material prosperity, to build stability where others only see chaos, you are a constant target of this force. While other signs might go unnoticed with their achievements, you don't have that luxury. Every good thing that happens in your life seems to attract immediate attention. People who barely speak to you suddenly want to know details about your new acquisition, your new relationship, your professional success. And you, in your Taurus innocence, share. You open your heart, show your genuine joy, share your happiness. Without realizing you're fueling something dark in some of those who pretend to celebrate with you. There's a specific energetic reason why Taurus attracts so much envy. Your sign is connected to the energy of the earth, to the material plane, to the ability to manifest physical prosperity. You don't just dream of good things, you materialize them. You don't just desire stability, you build it. You don't just appreciate beauty, you create it around you. This ability to transform energy into matter, to make real what others only fantasize, generates a visceral reaction in those who feel powerless in their own lives. The envy that surrounds you is, at its spiritual core, a distorted recognition of your power. People feel you possess something they can't access, an inner strength, an ability to attract what you desire. A magnetic presence that makes good things happen, naturally gravitate toward you. And instead of using this as inspiration to develop their own capabilities, they choose, often unconsciously, to try to dim your light. For Taurus is born between April 20th and April 30th. This envy manifests primarily toward their material possessions and their ability to prosper financially. For those born between May 1st and 10th, the focus of envy is on their physical appearance, their personal magnetism, and their ability to attract attention and admiration. For those born between May 11th and 20th, envy is directed toward their relationships, the quality of the connections they establish, and the love and loyalty people show them. But regardless of where envy is concentrated, the effect is always the same. An energetic attempt to block, diminish, or contaminate what shines within you. And the most dangerous thing is that this force doesn't need to be conscious to be effective. The person who envies you may not even realize what they're doing. They may even genuinely believe they love or care about you. But at a deeper level, in layers of consciousness they themselves cannot access, there is an energy of denial of your light that is projected toward you every time you interact. Have you ever noticed how some people always have something negative to say about your accomplishments? How they always find a but to insert after every good thing you share? It's great you got that job, but will you be able to handle it? Your new house is beautiful, but isn't it a bit of a dangerous neighborhood? It's great you're dating, but don't you think it happened a little too quickly? These comments aren't genuine concern. They're verbal manifestations of envy, trying to plant seeds of doubt in you about your own accomplishments. And it works, doesn't it? You, who were happy, excited, celebrating something good, suddenly find yourself questioning, was it really a good choice? Am I seeing something that isn't there? Am I being hasty? The doubt that wasn't there before the interaction with this person is now lodged in your mind. This is no coincidence. It's the direct effect of an energetic attack disguised as casual conversation. Envy also manifests itself through compliments that make you feel awkward. That person who tells you you look beautiful, but their tone of voice doesn't match their words. That family member who comments on your success, but their facial expression reveals bitterness. That colleague who congratulates you on your promotion, but you feel a heavy energy instead of genuine joy. Your body knows how to detect these inconsistencies because it senses the real energy behind the words, while your mind can be fooled by the social facade. Taurus, have you also noticed how good things in your life sometimes seem to disappear or face inexplicable obstacles soon after you share them with certain people? You talk about an exciting project, and suddenly it starts to go wrong. You show a photo of your new relationship, and soon after the problems begin. You celebrate a financial victory, and immediately an unexpected expense arises. This has a name in spirituality. It's the evil eye, envy materialized in the form of an energetic blockage. When someone looks at you with envy, they consciously or unconsciously project an energy of denial toward you. It's as if they're saying to the universe, this person doesn't deserve this. I want them to lose. I want them to fail. And this energy, especially when it comes from multiple people or someone very close to you, can actually create interference in your energy field, making it difficult to manifest and maintain the good things in your life. Taurus, I know you're remembering specific situations, specific people. You're recognizing patterns that were always there, but that you tried to ignore because you didn't want to believe anyone could wish you harm, especially people you consider close. But here's the liberating truth I need you to understand. Recognizing the envy that surrounds you isn't paranoia. It's wisdom. It's protection. It's the first step toward reclaiming your full power and shielding your energy from these invisible attacks. The question I ask you now is, have you ever felt your energy being drained by someone who pretended to support you? Have you ever noticed how some people only appear when you're vulnerable, but disappear when you're shining? Leave a comment saying, I choose to protect my light and attract only those who truly celebrate my brilliance. This isn't just a sentence, it's a statement of energetic intent. You're telling the universe that you're ready to shield yourself, to strengthen yourself, to stop allowing envious energies to contaminate your field. And when you write this, you're creating a chain of protection that reaches other Tauruses who need to read these words today. Be brave. Comment now. Your energy is sacred and deserves protection. The deepest spiritual truth about the envy that surrounds you is that it doesn't happen because you're doing something wrong. It happens because you're doing something very right. You're fulfilling your purpose of being a channel of material abundance on this plane. You're demonstrating that it's possible to have, be, and live well. And this deeply troubles those who have chosen to embrace a scarcity mindset. Understand, envy is never about you. It's always about the person feeling envious. It's about the limitations they impose on themselves. It's about their inability to believe they can also have, be, achieve. When someone looks at you with envy, they're actually saying, I can't believe I can have what you have, so I need you to lose it so I don't feel so bad about myself. This understanding changes everything. Because when you understand that envy is a reflection of another person's inner poverty, not your own excessive abundance, you stop diminishing yourself. You stop hiding your achievements. You stop feeling guilty for shining. You recognize that making yourself small to avoid bothering others helps no one, neither you nor them. In fact, when you diminish yourself because of others' envy, you're helping to keep them trapped in their limitations, because you reinforce their belief that abundance is rare, something to be hidden, something to be ashamed of. But when you continue to shine, even in the face of envy, you challenge these limiting beliefs and open up possibilities for others to awaken to their own capabilities. Taurus, there's a spiritual safeguard you need to put into practice immediately. First, stop sharing your achievements and plans with everyone. This isn't being selfish or closed off. It's being wise. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams and victories. Some people are like energetic black holes. Everything you share with them is sucked into a void of negativity. Learn to discern who truly celebrates with you and who is just pretending. Observe people's reactions when you share something good. Notice if there's genuine joy in their eyes or if you sense a strange energy. Trust the feeling the person evokes in you more than the words they say. Your body is a much more accurate energy detector than your rational mind. Second, create a daily energy cleansing practice. Before going to sleep, visualize a golden light completely enveloping your body, your home, your possessions, and your relationships. This light acts as a shield that repels envious energies and protects everything you own. Imagine that any negative energy directed at you simply slips through this shield and returns to its source without affecting you. Third, stop justifying or explaining yourself when you achieve something. You don't owe anyone satisfaction for your abundance. When someone makes an envious comment disguised as concern, don't get into the game of explaining or defending your choices. A simple, "I'm very happy with this," is enough. You don't need to convince anyone that you deserve what you have. The envy that surrounds you daily is also teaching you something valuable about who you truly are. It's showing you that you have a power of manifestation that's disturbing because it's real and visible. While others talk about abundance, you demonstrate it. While others dream of stability, you build it. While others desire beauty, you create it around you. This power is no accident. It's part of your spiritual essence as a Taurus. You came into this world to demonstrate that the material plane is not inferior to the spiritual, that enjoying physical goods and pleasures is not a sin, that prosperity is not a sign of superficiality. You are here to prove that it is possible to be deeply spiritual and materially abundant at the same time. The envy that strikes you is paradoxically fuel for your growth if you know how to use it correctly. Every time someone tries to belittle you, you can choose to let it motivate you to shine even brighter. Every venomous comment can become confirmation that you're on the right path. Every envious look can be transformed into a reminder that you have something valuable that you need to protect and expand. But to achieve this energetic alchemy, you must first recognize envy for what it is, without denial or minimization. You must stop giving the benefit of the doubt to people who consistently demonstrate a lack of celebration for their victories. You must accept that not everyone will be happy with your success, and that this is not only okay, it's expected when you're truly fulfilling your purpose. Taurus, one of the most subtle and dangerous forms of envy, comes from within your own family. Parents who are never satisfied with your achievements, siblings who always find ways to compete with or belittle you, relatives who constantly compare you and always put you at a disadvantage. This familial envy is particularly painful because it comes from people who should be your support system. But understand, family envy often has deep roots in transgenerational dynamics. Perhaps your ability to thrive is breaking patterns of scarcity that have existed in your family for generations. Perhaps your success is exposing the limited choices other family members have made. Perhaps your happiness is revealing the unhappiness they've normalized and called life. You can't cure anyone's envy. This is a crucial lesson. You can completely diminish yourself, hide all your achievements, pretend your life is difficult, and still the envy will persist because the problem was never you. It was always the other person's inability to deal with their own self-perceived inferiority. What you can do is protect yourself energetically. Establish clear boundaries about what you share and with whom, and most importantly, continue building the abundant life you deserve, regardless of others' reactions. Your responsibility isn't to make others feel comfortable with your success. It's to honor your talents and capabilities by being as fulfilled as possible. Envy also teaches you about the true value of your achievements. If something you have or have achieved provokes envy, it's because it has genuine value. It's easy for people to support you when you're on their level or below them. The real test of someone's character is how they react when you level up, when you achieve something they don't yet have, when your life becomes visibly better than theirs. The people who truly love you will celebrate your every elevation as if it were their own. They will feel genuine, undisguised joy. They will encourage you to reach even higher, not try to hold you back. These are the people who deserve to be close to you, who deserve to know your plans, who deserve to witness your abundance. Taurus, in the coming days, pay attention to how you feel after interacting with different people. Notice whether you feel energized or drained, confident or insecure, excited or discouraged. These sensations are valuable energetic data that show you who is adding to your life and who is subtracting from it. And when you identify the sources of envy around you, don't confront them, don't explain, don't try to make them understand. Simply distance yourself energetically, create distance, share less, protect your sacred space. You don't need the approval or validation of those who envy you to continue thriving. The final spiritual truth I need to reveal to you is this. The envy surrounding you is actually a distorted form of admiration. People envy you because they recognize something special in you, but they lack the emotional and spiritual maturity to transform that recognition into inspiration. Instead of asking, how can I develop these qualities too? They prefer to think, how can I make this person lose what they have? But this doesn't diminish your value. In fact, it confirms it. You're not envied for being ordinary or mediocre. You're envied for being exceptional in ways people recognize, but refuse to acknowledge. And the more you accept this, the more you fully embrace your power of manifestation, the stronger your energy field will become against these attacks. Envy can't truly destroy you unless you allow it to make you doubt yourself. That's the real danger. Not in the envious gaze of others, but in the doubt they can plant in you about your own worthiness. When you hold firm to the certainty that you deserve everything good you have and more, other people's envy simply slides away, finding nowhere to grip. Taurus, your abundance doesn't take away anyone else's abundance. We live in an infinite universe where there's enough prosperity for everyone. Just because you have it doesn't prevent others from having it too. But people with a scarcity mindset fail to understand this. They believe there's a fixed pie and that their big slice means smaller slices for them. It's not your job to educate these people or convince them that the universe is abundant. Your job is to continue to be living proof that abundance is possible, natural, and your birthright as a spiritual being having a material experience. And if your simple, prosperous existence bothers someone, perhaps they need to be away from you, not to protect them from your triggers, but to protect you from their toxic energy. The envy that surrounds you daily will continue to exist. You will continue to attract dirty looks, venomous comments, and dense energies from people who fail to celebrate your light. But now you know the spiritual truth behind it. You know it's not about you, it's about them. You know it's confirmation of your power, not evidence of any flaw. And most importantly, you know how to protect yourself. Use this understanding as armor. Keep building, conquering, thriving, shining. Don't diminish yourself anymore. Don't hide your victories anymore. Don't apologize for having a good life anymore. You worked for it, you deserve it, and you have every right to enjoy it fully without guilt. And always remember, the best response to envy is not to diminish yourself, it's to shine even brighter, with discernment about who has access to your light. If this message resonated deeply with you, If you recognize the envy surrounding you and understood your spiritual truth, share your intention to protect your energy from now on in the comments. Your statement strengthens not only you, but creates a protective field for all Tauruses who are learning to honor their power. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving guidance on how to navigate life as an abundant being in a world where many have chosen scarcity. You'll need constant reminders that your brilliance is legitimate, that your prosperity is deserved, and that you don't need to diminish yourself to please anyone. Turn on notifications to be regularly reminded to protect your energy and continue expanding your light. Envy will continue to surround you as long as you keep shining, and that means you're doing everything right. Keep going, shine, thrive, and let those who fail to celebrate your success be left behind as you move toward even greater levels of abundance.